So I have put Bryson DeChambeau's jumbo grips on my clubs. In this video I'm going to use them for the first time and I'm going to tell you why I've done it. It's a beautiful evening. The course is in amazing condition. Let's see how we go. That does feel strange. It's just like your hands are just like spread across the grip so much more. So I have to caveat this by saying this is my first swing straight out of the car park. But let's see how we go with these jumbo grips. Okay, that's gone. It's a little bit of a heely one, but it's gone straight down the middle. I'll take it. Okay, got 140 into a bit of a draft and uphill. Still feeling a little bit stiff out of the car, so we'll try and hit an 8 iron. Yeah, wow, actually that feels even stranger on the short iron. Something about it being a shorter club with a much fatter grip makes it feel even more strange, but I'm trying to just put that to one side and just basically just swing the club. Okay. Let's put a good swing on it. Let the grips do what I want them to do. Oh God, I've absolutely nailed that. I've dragged it just a little bit, but it's on the green. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I absolutely flushed it. So I'm recording this on a gorgeous evening in early May, and I put my own content out now once a week, every Monday, and I've got about 10 psychology videos, if not more, all queued up that I've done with Carl Morris. So by the time this video goes out, we'll be in, I think it'll be early July, so I'll be able to sort of follow this up fairly quickly with another video of how my golf's been for the last couple of months since putting these jumbo grips on. Okay, so this is not finished too far from the hole. Those who have followed the channel for a long time realise I'm back to conventional putter, conventional grip. Let's knock it in. Break! Just borrowed a bit too much. It's a solid par though. My work with Carl Morris, the PGA Tour psychology coach that I've been filming with, he sorted out my putting. It was all mental. It was all mental. I'm putting so much better. Okay, so second hole, straight downwind, so green light for a positive swing here. God, that does feel weird. I tell you what though, that is nailed, and it is absolutely dead straight. It's going to just run fairway cambers off to the right, but that's a perfect tee shot. Okay, 85 yards. I've hit a great tee shot there. And a little bit of a fluffy lie, but it's all right. So I need to take a little bit off this. It's a little bit more of a feel shot. Now that's something I'm interested to see with these grips, is with this massive grip, can I still play these feel shots nicely? The fact that I am gripping them more lightly is certainly going to help that. It's a little bit right, but it's okay. It's on the green. It's just getting the pace here. Keep going. Yeah, I'll take that. I will take. Now there's a standard grip. Now I understand that that would be a little bit thicker if it was on a grip, but as you can see, there is a huge difference. So why have I done it? And I've done it on all of my clubs. Well, I did a little bit of research, and there's two things that I've been struggling with this year. And at this point, I feel like I should tell you that I have had the worst start to a season in probably 30 years of golf. My handicap has gone from 0.7 to 2.3. In my golf swing, in all the time I've been playing golf, I have a habit of getting too wristy, particularly on my backswing. So when I did some research on these grips, it basically said because you are spreading your hands more across the grip, it helps take the wrists out of your golf swing. So for me, that made perfect sense, because I know that that is something that prevents me from playing my best golf. I'll never get rid of it completely, but when I reduce it, I play my best golf. So that was one reason. Also, this year, I started to struggle with a little bit of tension in my grip. It was something that I wasn't strangling it, but I was definitely holding it a little bit tighter than I wanted to. Again, when I did my research on these grips, that was one thing that was said, is that because you are spreading your hands across the grip more, you instinctively have less grip pressure. So they're the two reasons why I've done it. Okay, so third hole, just over 400 yards into the draft, tight tee shot, trees on both sides, really tough hole this. So you've got to get a good tee shot away if you're going to have any chance of having a shot at the green. It feels so strange. Oh my goodness, I've absolutely nailed that. Left side of the fairway, it will just camber off down into the... It might just hang on. But that, you know what? Now, this could be a coincidence, but this is the best I've hit it this year. And it's happened as soon as I've gone to these grips. That is crazy. So, as ridiculously thick as these grips feel on this first outing, these are actually not the thickest. These are the medium ones. They actually come in a large and an extra large. I can't even begin to think what the extra large would be like. But I didn't get fitted up for these, but if you go onto the Jumbo Max website, there is a size guide, and basically it has your glove size and then it recommends the grip size. I'm a medium large grip and it recommended the medium grips. Okay, we've got 137 into the wind. Now I've got to tell you, that drive has gone a long way into the draft. And one thing that Jumbo Max do say is that you gain distance with these grips. Now obviously it's too early to comment on that, but that has certainly gone a long way into the wind on this hole to only be hitting a 9-iron in. So yeah, let's see if we can give ourselves a birdie putt. And I have to say, I've loosened up now, and also already these grips are starting to feel a lot more normal just after these sort of like 2 or 3 holes, which is surprising because it felt awful on the first tee. I think also having hit some nice shots, I'm starting to get a little bit of confidence as well. Oh my God, I've absolutely buttoned that. It's right into the heart of the green. Oh yeah, that looks like pin eye 25 feet. I mean, could we be onto something here? This is a great start. Okay, so it wasn't quite pin eye, but it's still a very solid shot, and it's absolutely stopped dead. Pitch mark is it's actually come back a little bit. But it was a really solid golf shot. Okay, this should just come a little bit from the left, going up the hill. So you've got to remember just to hit this, get it to the hole. It's a little pacey. Oh, it's a good putt. I'd rather knock it that far past than leave it that far short. But then you do have a little bit of a smelly one coming back. Didn't do much coming past the hole, so I should stay pretty straight. Yeah. Another par, another really solid hole. Okay, so we're going to try a few little chip shots here in this little trough. No green to play with. Now, usually I would say taking your wrists out of chip shots is a good thing. So this is where these grips should excel. Also, gripping it lightly is another good thing. Of course, some people would say maybe you lose a bit of feel with having such big grips on, but let's just see. I mean, I won't say that it's like it feels completely different, next level or anything, but it feels solid. Yeah, you know, you definitely can't get wristy on these shots because, again, the grips are kind of making you kind of go outside, which on a little shot like this helps, you know. Gave that a bit too much, but it's still nicely played. Yeah, again, nothing not to like there. Okay, we've come across the 16th because the sun's starting to go down and we need to make our way back towards the clubhouse. So we'll play another couple of holes and then we'll wrap this up. 16, lovely little par 3. Should be just a nice, smooth 9-iron. I've got to say, now, these grips do not feel strange now, which is kind of strange. I was expecting it to take a long time to get used to them, but they actually feel completely fine already, which is really good, but also a little bit surprising. Okay, come on, another good shot. It's another nice golf shot, dead straight, just left of the flag. Yeah, got about a 25-30 footer up the hill. I've got to say, and I know I mentioned it before, but I'm hitting it a lot straighter tonight than I have been. So that has already bred some confidence because I'm going to be taking these into a competition tomorrow. We're going straight into the fire. So the fact that I've built some confidence up with them tonight is great for stepping onto the first tee tomorrow. So we're a little bit past the hole. Now this, when the hole's cut on this side of the green, it probably won't be getting picked up on the camera, but there's a huge amount of break. So this is probably going to snap left to right at the end. But you're also keeping in mind here that actually a 2-putt is not that bad a result. So if you get a little bit aggressive here, you can leave yourself a really smelly one from about 5 foot and it'll have a ton of break in it. So just up the left hand side with good pace. Oh, we're under the card. We are under the card. Let's see if we can hit another one. I mean, this is going to be the last drive of the night, so it would be nice to hit another good one. But my confidence is growing now because I'm hitting it good, but also the grips don't feel that strange. Oh, God, honestly, that is like straight down the middle with a hint of draw. That is perfect. Wow. Well, this couldn't have gone any better. This couldn't have gone any better. Okay, we are right in the mayor's office here. 100 yards. So this L wedge, you can't go big. So this L wedge shouldn't be possible for it to go big. If I hit it well, then it'll be around pin eye. If I don't quite get it, then we should still be okay. But we can't go past the flag. That's the big no-no on this hole. So we're guarding against that. Okay, let's get locked in here. Again, with these short irons, the grips seem to feel a little bit thicker with the shorter shaft, but it's still not offensive. It's a little bit right of the hole. Oh, it pitched right in the upslope. So it's come up about 30 feet short of the pin. It's on the green. If that had literally just carried another probably 3 yards, it would have gone to about 10 feet, I think. Oh no, pushed it. Just pushed it. Still, it's a very easy par 4 on what can be a dangerous hole if you get that position. Okay, so there we go. We're going to finish it there. That is my first attempt, first game, first shots with Bryson DeChambeau's Jumbo Max grips. I've got to say that has been a massive improvement in what I've been doing this year. So that has immediately just given me some amazing confidence going into the competition tomorrow, because my confidence was really low because I've not been doing any good scores this year. So to come out and play like that as soon as I've gone to these grips is just a massive, massive plus. And all of a sudden now I can't wait for the competition tomorrow. So like I said, by the time this video goes out, I will have had 2 months of playing competitions with these grips. And I think what we'll do is we'll do a comparison of my scores before I started using them and then my scores after I started using them, and see whether there has been a very, very big improvement. And one of those things was getting less wristy and handsy. And that's what I felt like I've been doing this year. And that's what's interesting. As soon as I went to these grips tonight, that has vastly reduced and I have started to hit it so much better and so much straighter. Let's see if it continues. I will bring out another video very soon with a 2-month report of how I've got on with the Jumbo Max grips.